Hello everyone. For my video, I thought it would be interesting to take a look at how food decision making is affected by the presentation of nutritional information on food packaging. To investigate further, I went to my local Coles to see what the food packaging is like. The average guidelines for the nutritional labeling of food items requires packaging to indicate the average energy level and amount of nutritional items, such as fat, sugar, or salt, for a particular serving size. Furthermore, they indicate the percentage of recommended daily intake for a particular nutritional component. However, these percentage items are often difficult to understand. The most common form of shortcutting this nutritional information in Australia is the 5-star health rating displayed on the front of food packaging. Research has suggested that using the 5-star health rating to compare cereal packaging that both used the star rating led to healthier decision-making in the two-choice forced choice paradigm, particularly when both items presented had health star ratings. However, participants tended to over-rely on the 5-star health rating without consulting the back of package information, leading to more unhealthier decisions. When participants were presented without detailed nutritional information, they were susceptible to making less healthy choices when compared to a product without a health star rating to one with the health star rating. Reviews into the health star system have uncovered several loopholes and shortcomings. Firstly, the health star rating is determined by the weighing of good ingredients against bad ingredients. Thus, a cereal might be high in sugar, but it can get a 4 or above health star rating because it also contains high fiber. Secondly, it is not mandatory for companies to place a 5-star rating on their packaging. Furthermore, this informational style does not indicate the quantity of nutrients, which is not informative for someone who might be avoiding preservatives or for someone else who is seeking particular vitamins. So the issue here is that the rating system is particularly poor, and consumers are also poor at interpreting this information. A recurring theme in the research we discussed was the importance of color when determining food choice. The color of a food item can help us determine if it's palatable or tasty, or if it's even safe for us to eat in the first place. Now, common nutritional labels are often boring and not exciting. Thus, color may provide a significant improvement to quickly convey important information. There's been a growing push for the traffic light system as the main standard of nutritional labeling. This type of food labeling is rather simple. Using the colors of the traffic light, red, yellow, and green, we can attach them to a nutritional table to indicate if the quantity of a nutritional element is at healthy, borderline, unhealthy, or unhealthy levels. If you recall one of the studies I presented by Enax and colleagues, it was found that when presenting healthy food items, the presentation of the traffic light form of packaging resulted in greater attribution of value and higher willingness to pay over healthy items presented in the usual nutritional table. The study also conducted neuroimaging during these trials, which found a higher willingness to pay was correlated with greater VMPFC activity, or the area of the brain associated with encoding the value of food. Presentation of the red light trafficking resulted in greater modulation between the dorsolateral PFC and the VMPFC, suggesting greater self-control activation, and presenting the green light traffic system resulted in greater modulation between the posterior cingulate cortex and the VMPFC, suggesting greater encoding of expected reward. These results were similarly replicated in a more recent study by Coons and colleagues. They found that participants did not report lower purchase intentions for items high in sugar. However, for low sugar items, traffic light signaling resulted in greater intention to purchase these items compared to items that featured the standard nutritional table. However, traffic light signaling did not result in healthier options being rated as more palatable. Throughout my travels in Coles, I could not find a single item containing a traffic light signaling system, largely because this is not the Australian standard. So do you think Australia should move towards this traffic light signaling standard for our food packaging, or is the standard nutritional table adequate?